And we welcome you back to the Raleigh County Convention Center. I'm Maris Lowry. I'll be joined by Eric Thomas momentarily, and we'll have a girls' game coming up here between Beckley and Spring Valley. This is day 2. This is game number 10. This is the 5th game of the day, and boy, we just had a good one. And in overtime, the Musselman-Appleman have defeated Beckley in boys basketball in overtime by the score of 66-65. So what we've already had, the 1 o'clock game this afternoon in girls basketball, Bluefield beat Shady 47-34. Wyoming East in girls basketball beat Princeton 64-27. In the boys game, Wyoming East beat Princeton 45-39. In the game that just concluded in overtime, it was Musselman beating Beckley by 1 point, 66-65. So we got Spring Valley and Beckley coming up. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back here at the Raleigh County Convention Center as you are watching live streaming coverage of the 2024 New River CTC Invitational, presenting sponsor Little General Stores right here on Video Productions.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
When you're repping the blue and gold, staying ready is key.
That's why we hit up Little General Stores, our go-to when the clock is ticking.
At LG, they're hustling to cover your daily needs, fueling you both on and off the court.
From the finest snacks to a team that's always ready to assist, Little General Stores is the ultimate stop.
You can rest easy knowing LG has all your essentials.
Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Find out more at lgstores.com.
West Virginia's #1 hit music station. West Virginia's longest running morning show. Hit music 24/7. One station, all the hits. 103 CIR is WCIR FM, Beckley. 103CIR.com.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
Little Caesars stuffed Crazy Crust is stuffed with cheese and has a delicious buttery garlic flavored crust. And it's $9.49, making it the lowest price in stuffed crust. And I'm out of time. There was more time.
Pizza.
Take me home, country road.
105.9 WTNJ.
And we welcome you back to the Raleigh County Convention Center. This is the final game of the day, the game number 5 of the day, number 10 overall for the week-long event. With Eric Thomas, I'm Maris Lowry. And Eric, if this game is any good as the last one, wow, we might be here a little while. The last one went to overtime. In a boys' game, the Musselman-Appleman defeated the Beckley Flying Eagles 66-65 in overtime. And now we have the Lady Beckley Flying Eagle girls into the ball game at 3-4. They're coming off 2 tough losses as they went up north over the holiday weekend on Friday and Saturday, and they dropped a game to Lindsley Academy up near Wheeling, and then they lost to John Marshall. Spring Valley brings a 5-2 record. The Timberwolves come in here, and I know, Eric, I can tell you right now, I will end up calling Spring Valley Minnesota like the NBA. Anytime that Beckley, I've always done a game with Spring Valley, at least one time, whether it's football or whether it's basketball, I will call the Timberwolves Spring Valley. I will call them Minnesota. So if you hear me do that, you just know I'm right on cue. We're going to have to get you turned up. I think we're going to have to. There we go.
Yeah, have me muted.
Yeah, he was trying to mute me and ended up muting you. How about that?
Yeah, but you're right on cue. And the Spring Valley team, perennial state tournament team, as Coach Bo Miller comes in here with his team, and they eliminated Beckley. Of course, it's a totally different squad, for Beckley, but a lot of the same usual suspects, so to speak, for Spring Valley back this year.
And not only that, Eric, as you look at the starters, as we will put it up on the screen momentarily, Spring Valley has 4 of their starting 5 players averaging double figures as Beckley's completed their warm-ups. Of course, got to give a big shout-out to Josie Cross. Even though Beckley did lose, as I mentioned, up at John Marshall. Josie Cross was named to the all-tournament team, and she had 2 outstanding games. And, of course, the last time that we saw Beckley here right there about a week or so ago against, we've done so many games, Capital, I believe it was.
Yes.
And Josie Cross had a big game, I think 23 points in that game, and that good play by Josie Cross continued when the team traveled to John Marshall for those 2 games as well.
Yeah, and I state this a lot. Josie Cross is all-state caliber basketball player, and you know what you get night in, night out with her, not only offensively, but she is really good on the defensive end and rebounds the ball well, and she just has a well-rounded game.
Alana Ellis also stepped up big for Beckley in that last game that we did about a week ago. We're a couple minutes away from starting this game. We're going to take a quick break, and then we'll collect ourselves and get you ready for the final game here on this Wednesday night. Game number 10, the overall of the 28 games that are played here this week. It's 5-2 Spring Valley against 3-4 Beckley in a girls game. We'll be right back and have it for you here on Video Productions.
Grab the one thing that everyone's loving, and as it happens, they come by the dozen. Everybody loves it, and everybody knows it. Everybody loves a donut.
Are you ready to steer your career in a new direction? Look no further than New River Community and Technical College. With brand new simulators and virtual reality equipment, New River CTC's commercial driver's license program provides on-the-road experience before ever getting behind the wheel. You can become road ready by earning your CDL in just 6 weeks, along with a 180-hour certificate. Whatever your dream, New River CTC's CDL program puts you on the route to success. Don't wait. Apply now.
At Dutch Miller Automotive, we've grown quite a bit over the last 60 years, but our core principles remain the same. We believe in treating our customers and our team members like friends and family, and we see it as our obligation to give back to all the communities we are so fortunate to do business in. In just West Virginia alone, we've grown from 1 location on the west end of Huntington to 10 rooftops employing more than 500 Mountaineers. Check out the inventory from all of our stores at DutchMillerAuto.com. Dutch Miller Automotive Group, West Virginia proud.
Dunkin' is here with your holiday helpers. Peppermint mocha and toasted white chocolate signature lattes. A touch of delicious holiday magic to help you seize the season. Sip through the holidays with signature lattes at Dunkin'. America runs on Dunkin'.
We welcome you back to the Raleigh County Convention Center, Dave Barksdale Court. We are here courtside. I want to take this opportunity to thank Maddie Belcher for assisting us in our broadcast tonight. She was able to work hard and get us the lineup. And Eric, she's trying to make us be a little smarter.
That's real easy to do.
Well, maybe for you. I don't know about for me. We're now waiting on the player introduction. Spring Valley enters the ball game at 5-2. Beckley 3-4. Spring Valley will be wearing navy blue uniforms trimmed in pink and white. Beckley, of course, in their home traditional white uniforms trimmed in maroon. So waiting for the starting lineup. As I mentioned, Eric, Spring Valley, 4 of their starting 5 players are averaging in double figures. So waiting for the introduction, and as they trot out on the court, we'll tell you who they are and how they've been scoring for Spring Valley. As you can see, there's it on the screen. It'll be Hutchison, Crum, Ellis, Parker, and Daniels. Sophie Hutchison, Eric, she's averaging 17 points a game. Haley Crum at 7 points a game. Brooklyn Ellis at 17 a game. Dre Parker at 13 a game. And then Daniels also at 13 a game.
So 4 double-figure scores.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
4 double-figure scores, and they can really spread the wealth around. For Beckley, of course, you got Josie Cross averaging in double figures. And I think she's going to need some help from Sarah Hopkins tonight. Sarah Hopkins normally able to light it up. And also Samalia Nelson, very athletic. As we look at the starting lineup, actually it's going to be a change in the lineup as Alana Ellis is going to start instead of Leilani Mann. So it'll be Cross, Hopkins, Nelson, Walker, and as I mentioned, Alana Ellis, who had a really good game in the last outing the last time we saw him. She's now inserted into the starting lineup.
She's really been coming on, and Samalia Nelson is as athletic and as anyone around, and going to have to really get after it. This is a veteran Spring Valley Timberwolves team, and you just have to really get after it and play above what you normally play, everyone.
Well, I think Beckley's definitely going to have to handle the pressure in the backcourt, that's for sure. But the one thing, as you mentioned, Eric, even though this is a totally different Beckley team, a lot of these girls from Spring Valley who eliminated Beckley in the state tournament a year ago, a lot of these same girls, in fact, it looks like pretty much the same team.
I think all 5 starters are back.
Yeah.
And, beat a formidable Beckley team last year, and this is these girls from Spring Valley have seen a lot of big games.
So it'll be Samalia Nelson in the center circle. They'll change out the ball. I guess they had a boys' ball. Now they need a girls' ball. And I guess we got to wait for them to put them on the clock and retrieve a girls' ball. So that's what the holdup is, in case you're wondering. And now we have a girls' basketball. Now we're ready to go. Tournament director Mike Green did another fabulous job. So in the center circle, will be Crum in there to jump for Spring Valley. Against Nelson for Beckley, and Spring Valley will control the tip.
Looks like Beckley's going to come out with that zone that they, played the last time we had a chance to broadcast. And hands up, just have to be real active when you play a team like Spring Valley.
And there's a block by Josie Cross. And by the way, Hazelwood ended up starting the game, so Beckley changed a couple of their players from what we had, Eric. Back the other way, Spring Valley, there's a layup right of the lane, and Spring Valley able to score first.
Good job by Josie Cross. I didn't see who scored that point for.
Yeah, I didn't either. And I'll tell you, Eric, I'm going to have a hard time seeing those pink numbers on that dark navy blue uniform. I can tell you that right now. My eyes don't work as good as they used to. And it's even harder when I look at the monitor. It's even harder to see. Here's Alana Ellis with it. Hazelwood has it now. And Beckley turns it over.
Yeah, 2 turnovers for Beckley early on.
There's a drive to the basket and a foul. I think they'll get Sarah Hopkins for the foul.
Sarah Hopkins whistle on the foul.
And it'll be Parker to get through the free throw line as we watch the replay. Parker on the drive. Sarah Hopkins definitely got her on the wrist. And it'll be 2 shots. We watch the New River Community and Technical College instant replay. Parker's free throw is good. And the Timberwolves. Consolidation of Sarita Canova. As the second free throw is no good. Sarita Canova, Buffalo Wayne. And help me out, Eric, who's the third team? I knew this really well at one time.
Yeah. Turnover. Oh,
nope.
Good hands.
Yep, here's Hazelwood on the drive. They cut her off.
He's going to have to be really, really strong with the basketball right here as they try to get it down low to Nelson.
Yeah, Nelson puts up the shot and will draw the foul.
Well, I like how she tried to attack right there, and a great entry pass by Josie Cross to Nelson, and Beckley with a chance to get on the board.
Yeah, Spring Valley is in
Buffalo Wayne.
Spring Valley is in Wayne County. Buffalo Wayne and CK, and I do think there is a third one. Huntington Vincent. That's it. Took me a little while as Nelson knocks down the 3. In fact, Eric, I can remember the first time that Beckley played Spring Valley in football, their field wasn't ready, and I remember Bill O'Brien and we did the game on radio and did it at the old Buffalo Wayne High School, and it was so hot. We were on top of the press box. It was early in the season, and I do think that was like September of '97, if my memory serves me correct. There's a 3 by Parker's no good, and Eric, as I say all the time, everything's in my noggin except for what isn't.
What isn't in there, that's right. But that's a good, and you jogged your memory and got it back, but I knew it too, just like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Huntington Vincent had a real good basketball program. Sarita Canova had
really good football program
and basketball. So,
as a matter of fact, Joe DeBurgess and Corny Jackson and I went to the Nike camp together the following year after Gene Neighbors and I and Randy Moss went to the Nike camp
Joe
together.
DeBurgess.
Yeah.
They both ended up at Marshall at one point.
And Joe DeBurgess played at Sarita Canova. There's a 3-ball not good, and Sarah Hopkins clears the rebound. A long pass for Josie Cross. Cross with a beautiful pass to Samala. Nelson with a bucket, and Beckley has their first lead.
And Josie Cross has an assist, 2 rebounds, and a steal right now. That's what she does. She fills up the stat.
Yeah, she's a walking stat sheet. Here's a little short shot on the baseline, in and out, no good.
Ellis.
Alana Ellis had it for a minute. We got a held ball, and it'll go over to Beckley. Good play by Alana Ellis.
A lot of effort right now, by the Beckley team. That they know they're going to have to claw and scratch, for everything, and that's what they're doing right now tonight.
Beckley has a timeout. It'll be a 30. We'll take a quick break. Be right back here on Video Productions. And we welcome you back out of the 30-second timeout. Beckley up 1 will have possession of the ball. Spring Valley's going to show full court pressure.
Yeah, and this is the key right here. Probably have to get Josie Cross involved with this. They had a 5-second call.
And they might get another one, and they just got it in. And Sarah Hopkins couldn't get control of the ball. And you were right on cue with that, Eric. And there's a bucket. That is good that time by Crum.
No, that was actually Ellis, Brooklyn Ellis.
I beg your pardon.
With the bucket.
Here's Alana Ellis back the other way, and she stepped on the inline. So there's an Ellis for both teams. There's a Brooklyn Ellis for Spring Valley and Alana Ellis for Beckley. I think you might have to help me change the number. No, maybe I got it right. Do I have that right?
Which one?
Any of them.
Yeah, they're right.
They're all correct.
Yep.
All right.
I took a picture of their book.
I know you did. It's been a long day, folks.
Hey, you've been doing a good job, partner.
Well, I appreciate it. I've been here since, I can't even remember. I was here since noon. 3-ball from the corner, and knocking that down is
Parker.
Parker.
That's her 4th point of the game, and that looked good when it left her hand.
The numbers on the back I can see, they are in bright pink as Sarah Hopkins dials up the shot, doesn't go. But it's hard to see those numbers on the front. As Hutchison has a nice pass. A nice job by Josie Cross with the block. That's all right.
Josie Cross, the stat filler right there, and she's able to create the turnover after the block. Didn't give up on the play as we get Leilani Manns in.
So Manns will be in. Ellis will have a seat as watch the Little Caesars instant replay. But Manns has really played well.
Yeah, Manns has played well, and Ellis is really coming on.
Yeah.
I like how she's getting. Oh, no, Sarah Hopkins looked like she banged her knee again.
We got a whistle and a foul in the backcourt.
Hey, you have to be strong with that basketball because these Lady Timberwolves, they really, really apply the pressure. That's going to be the 2nd team foul. And the first on Sophie Hutchinson.
So now, as you mentioned, Josie Cross comes to get the pass, and now they've got to, your big bringing it up, and now Josie Cross able to get the ball to Hazelwood. Shot on the right wing doesn't go, but Nelson does a good job to run down the rebound. Get the ball into Leilani Manns, couldn't finish, got her own rebound, put it back up and in. We had just talked about that, how well that Leilani Manns have been playing, and she showed it on that play right there.
Very physical weight, good hands, showed good hands because a tough entry pass, and she was able to corral it on the second, on the rebound off her miss, and get it in for 2.
Beckley playing zone. Spring Valley working it around the horn. Halfway point of quarter number 1. There's a drive into the lane, and Manns takes it away. It's a held ball, and it'll go Beckley's way. So Manns making big dividends as soon as she was inserted into the lineup as we watch this defensive play here on the New River Community and Technical College replay.
Yes, and Alana Ellis is reinserted to give Somalia Nelson a little breather, and like I said, I see big things for Alana Ellis down the road. The way she's, she was hindered by a few injuries last year, Marison. Now she's really, really getting some playing time and really growing as a player.
Now they say the error is in Spring Valley's favor. Oh, there's Spring Valley able to get an easy layup that time by Parker. As Beckley kind of had a defensive collapse there, and Parker able to kind of squeeze in and catch, shoot, and score. Here's a turnover. Back the other way, Spring Valley goes in for the scoop layup.
And that's going to be Haley Crum.
Crum on the bucket, and now Spring Valley's doubled Beckley up. 3.5 to go, first quarter. Josie Cross has the ball knocked out from behind. Spring Valley on the move. And what do we got?
It's going to be
turnover.
off of Spring Valley.
Yep, turnover to be Beckley's ball.
Beckley ball.
But no question, Eric, and we talked about it, here's where Beckley, if they're to sustain anything and hang into the game, they got to be able to handle this full court pressure of Spring Valley.
And this is where this court really favors Spring Valley. Right now Sarah Hopkins is really gasping for air. She gets one up, but
as you mentioned, it was a little short. It just grazed the rim. They got numbers. And Josie Cross with looked like a nice block. But they'll call a foul on Josie Cross.
That was tough in transition defense. Josie Cross does a good job of avoiding the body. Let's see on this replay. She split them good. Maybe the body got her.
Yeah.
Body got her.
But 2-on-1, I thought Josie Cross played that about as good as you can.
She played it as good as you could.
As the free throw was no good, the free throw by Crum, she'll have another one. As checking into the Beckley lineup, they'll have a new player into the ball game.
Is that
and that's Gunner.
Gunner, yeah.
Yep. Carson Gunner, just a freshman, into the lineup. Sarah Hopkins, as you mentioned, Eric, kind of breathing kind of heavy, will have a seat. Crum's second free throw, good. She makes 1 of 2. And biggest lead of the game right here at 7. There's Alana Ellis with it. Hazelwood to Josie Cross. And there's a Spring Valley foul. You can bet Spring Valley will know where Josie Cross is at all times on the floor.
You can see that's the game plan right there. I think they're going to whistle Crum. That'll be her second. And that's the team's third, and she has 2 of the 3 here in the first quarter. And that will get her a seat on the bench.
Yes, and Savannah Davis will check into the Spring Valley lineup. I almost said Minnesota.
Nice give and go.
Yep,
just
back door.
Better defense.
Yep. Here's a run out for the Timberwolves. The shot up and in. That shot is put in that time by Parker. And Beckley calls a timeout. Timeout on the floor, 2:41 for the opening quarter. It's a 15-6 lead for Spring Valley. We'll take a break, be right back here on Video Productions.
Ready to steer your career in a new direction? Look no further than New River Community and Technical College. With brand new simulators and virtual reality equipment, New River CTC's commercial driver's license program provides on-the-road experience before ever getting behind the wheel. You can become road ready by earning your CDL in just 6 weeks, along with a 180-hour certificate. Whatever your dream, New River CTC's CDL program puts you on the route to success. Don't wait. Apply now.
And we welcome you back to the Raleigh County Convention Center. I'm Maris Lowry along with Eric Thomas. 2:41 for the opening quarter, Eric. 15-6 is the lead for Spring Valley. And Spring Valley's currently on a 7-0 run to take this lead. This is the final game of day 2. This is game number 10 overall of 28 games being played here this week. And we have a full slate tomorrow. You know, I'll get out of here late tonight, Eric, and I'll be back early in the morning. They start at 11:15 tomorrow, and it'll be Mercer Christian and Liberty in the boys' game. I'll have that. Bill O'Brien will have a girls' game between Princeton and Shady at 1 o'clock. At 2:45, it'll be Greenbrier West and Independence. I'll be on that call. At 4:30, it'll be Bluefield and Wyoming Easton girls. And then, Eric, you'll join me for the Greenbrier East Pikeview game at 6:15 tomorrow. And then the last game tomorrow night, Bill O'Brien will have that. It'll be a boys' game between Webster County, and Webster County will take on James Monroe. Back the other way, short shot by Alana Ellis doesn't go. Ball's loose, and Beckley comes out of there with it. As Mack into the ball game.
Yeah, I mean, you can see as Josie Cross dials up to 3, you just have to be very strong with the basketball with a team this caliber. And A lot of young people on the court for Beckley now. As you stated, Mack, as the three is drained by
Parker,
and she's a sensational player.
She is.
She has 11 of the 18 points.
The biggest lead of the game right here at 12. And they turn Beckley over. It's a 10-0 run right now. I beg your pardon.
Short.
It's a, yes. It is a 10-0 run.
It's a 10-0 run, yes.
It is a 10-0 run. There's a turnover. I was looking at my score sheet. It was 8-4. Then Beckley had cut it to 8-6, and now 18-6. So it is a 10-0 run by Spring Valley. As Somalia Nelson will check back into the lineup.
And as you can see, Coach Neighbors is really just trying to get some bodies, in and out.
Some fresh
legs.
players, yes. They're not used to this size floor, and like I said, they got to handle the pressure. And they double-team Josie Cross. They want to get the ball out of her hands as Mack has it now in the front court. And they double-team the ball and steal it away. 2-on-2, tacking the basket, layup good and one. That's a nice take to the basket that time.
Savannah Davis with the two.
Yes.
I think she gets the steal and
the hoop and the harm. And take your pick. I don't know who they called it on. They called it on Josie Cross or on Mack.
I think that's going to be on Mack on the trail because it's up on the board.
Yep. And the free throw's missed. They battle for it, and Alana Ellis comes out of there with it. Here's Josie Cross on the move. Into the lane. Short shot. Doesn't go, and it's out of bounds. Josie Cross said she was hit.
I think she was
well, it's going to be Becky's ball because the trail official is going to say the ball was deflected.
Well, deflected because it was hit. Her arm was hit. Yes. So Josie comes out for a breather. Josie Cross.
Right out. Sarah Hopkins in. See, look how far Beckley's starting their stack. Way out behind the three-point line. Here's Mans with a short shot. It doesn't go. She had a good look. Somalia Nelson runs down the rebound. Sarah Hopkins with it now.
Mans is posting up hard. Get it to her.
And they do. Nice pass to Alana Ellis for the short shot, and it goes down. That was a nice set, nice play as Alana Ellis hits the shot, and that breaks a 10-0 run by Spring Valley. Actually, it was a 12-0 run.
Nelson gets the rebound.
Yep, under a minute for the opening quarter. Glad you're with us here on Video Productions. Alana Ellis on the drive. That's a blocking foul.
Wow.
The basket goes in, but I don't think they're going to count the basket and say it happened on the floor.
Well, I just like the aggressive nature of the way Alana Ellis is playing right now. That you can see her confidence just building.
Yeah.
And that's pretty close to an and one. I mean, as soon as she shot, as soon as she absorbed the contact.
It looked like a continuation to me. We can see Heather Belcher there in the background. We appreciate her daughter, Maddie, helping us with the broadcast tonight. And Somalia Nelson able to score inside. Final 30 seconds of the opening quarter. Here's a three for Spring Valley, and it's good. And it's dialed up by Hutchinson. So a three for number three.
Well, that looked good right when it left her hands.
It sure
nice
did.
Rotation. Just a good-looking shot.
Final 15 seconds, and the ball is a turnover. But then Spring Valley is out. They stepped on the sideline as Josie Cross will come back into the Beckley lineup.
Yeah, I think as we get to replay this three, Maris, that bringing it.
Look
nice
at the rotation, yes.
Nice rotation.
Nice height, rotation.
Good
smaller
shot.
ball. Got the nice, the Wilson ball always like, the seams on the ball.
Yeah, the seams on the ball.
Yep. And shooters like that as Beckley will throw it away, and it'll be 8.5 left in the quarter, and plenty of time for Spring Valley to get the ball up the floor and take the final shot of this first quarter. So here's the Lady Timberwolves. They got to get a shot off. I'm not sure they know the clock. They do not. And shot up, it didn't go in and wouldn't count it anyway. At the end of one, it is Spring Valley 23, Beckley 10. We'll take a break, be right back with the second quarter. We'll have it for you next on Video Productions.
Mid-State Ford, where every deal is a Big John deal. Northside Drive, Route 19 in Summersville. Come see why people from all over the great state of West Virginia are making the drive to Summersville. Incredible deals on brand new Fords. The state's guaranteed lowest price on brand new F-150s, Super Duties, and more. Plus incredible service after the sale at Mid-State Ford, Northside Drive, right off of Route 19 in Summersville. Online anytime at midstatefordwv.com.
Little Caesars stuffed crazy crust is stuffed with cheese and has a delicious buttery garlic flavored crust. And it's $9.49, making it the lowest price in stuffed crust. And I'm out of time. There was more time.
Pizza, pizza.
Grab the one thing that everyone's loving, and as it happens, they come by the dozen. Everybody loves it, and everybody knows it. Everybody loves a donut.
And we welcome you back to the Raleigh County Convention Center with Eric Thomas. I'm Maris Lowry, the heavy hitter. Mr. Nick Eskins producing and directing. Andrew Boland, Jackie Moon on camera. 13-point lead for Spring Valley, Eric, as we start quarter number 2.
Yeah, and right now I just think Beckley, the pressure, their effort is there. Just the turnovers are leading, to a few run-out layups for Spring Valley, but the effort has been there. And if you're Beckley, got to find a way to get Josie Cross going, because Spring Valley's defense has definitely been geared to keep her from scoring.
So Beckley will have the first opportunity of the second quarter. And here's Sarah Hopkins looking over the zone. Alana Ellis dumps a pass down into Leilani Mans. Great finish. Nice pass by Alana Ellis, and she'll get the assist as Mans will get the bucket.
And I like how Mans finished with her offhand.
Yeah, with the left hand. Right down the lane. The shot is up by Hutchison. No good. Got her own rebound. Here's a 3 ball, and that is good. The 3 ball by Ellis. So there's an Ellis on each team, as I told you in the first quarter. They're both on the floor now. Alana Ellis for Beckley, and it is Brooklyn Ellis for Spring Valley. Josie Cross from 3. A little strong. Alana Ellis on the rebound. A lot of contact, no whistle.
A lot of contact, no whistle right there. And good job of crashing the boards by Ellis, Alana Ellis, and
we got a whistle. And Josie Cross is like, she can't believe it as we watch the replay. Watch this play, Eric. Well, that's the 3 ball the play before.
Yeah.
But on that play, Josie Cross is like,
yeah, Cross was.
She fouled the air.
Yes.
I mean.
Hey, and we talk about the late whistle, but that was a pretty late whistle.
As Davis makes the free throw. And now checking in to the Spring Valley lineup, or back in, will be Parker.
Yeah, Drea Parker, and she had 2 threes in that first quarter and 10 points.
And both free throws are made.
11 points.
And Spring Valley also dipping back into its bench, bringing back in some players that had started the game. I actually got a new player in there. I can't really read that. You might have to help me out. Here's Beckley with it. Around the horn they go. Josie Cross open, 3 ball left side. Doesn't go. Long rebound out to Spring Valley.
It looks like it's Corterior.
Corterior into the ball game. Yeah, I couldn't really read that. In fact, as when nobody had anything on Spring Valley. I mean, nothing. They didn't. And I'm not saying it's their fault. They just didn't. There was nothing submitted. As Sarah Hopkins will dial it up for 3. It doesn't go. Alana Ellis with the offensive rebound.
Good power dribble.
Into traffic. They knock the ball free. Now Josie Cross, mid-range shot, in and out, heartbreak. Leilani Mans with the tough shot. Boy, that was a tough possession for Beckley.
Yep, they got the looks, but just couldn't.
Back the other way, 3 for Spring Valley. It's an air ball.
That's back-to-back air balls by Parker.
Here's Josie Cross running the floor. The ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Beckley. But what I was saying, not knocking Spring Valley, but we didn't, nobody, not just us, but no part of the media had anything, didn't have a lineup, a sketch, didn't have anything on Spring Valley, and they had to kind of scribble it down.
And then we scrambled last minute.
So Mack will check back into the ball game for Beckley. Shiloh Mack into the game. Gunner also into the ball game for Beckley. Here's Josie Cross, dials it up for 3, in and out, no good.
Just tough luck.
And a held ball over to Spring Valley. So here come the Timberwolves. And you can say this team is very well coached. Of course, we saw that over the years, but saw how good they were in the state tournament. They made it to the semifinals. Of course, they beat Beckley in the quarterfinals last year. Nice pass, and maybe they overpassed that.
Look at the ball movement, though. And you're right. Parker had a sure layup.
But the way they play today, Eric, you in the lane for what would look be,
kick out
like
for
you said,
the
a
three.
sure two, and they throw the ball out for a 3 ball.
I think that foul's going to be whistled on Gunner.
And the young lady at the free throw line, her hair is so long it's down up over a number. I can't see who that is. And the first free throw is good.
That's going to be Allie Daniels.
So Daniels at the stripe, makes the first one. Second free throw on its way, and it's good. She got them both. So right now it's a 7-0 run. Here's a steal. And going in for the layup is no good. Good play that time by Nelson. That was good hustle not to just concede to give up the easy layup.
Yeah, Nelson on the hustle getting back and forced a missed layup, and now I thought they pointed to Beckley, but this will be Spring Valley's basketball.
Crum and Ellis check back into the ball game for Spring Valley. Near side corner for 3. Splash down is good by Brooklyn Ellis.
Her second 3 of the quarter.
And a 10-0 run right now for Spring Valley. Their second 10-0 run of the game.
Yeah, 5 3-pointers made in this first half.
Here's Hazelwood off the dribble. Baseline shot, and she knocks it down. Nice shot by Hazelwood. Spring Valley with good ball movement. Looking at this Beckley zone. Nice tack to the basket. Nice finish by Daniels, left of the lane.
Just patient offensively right there, and made the zone overshift and got the easy layup.
And the ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Beckley. So there are 28 games in this event, Eric, and this is number 10. We're not even at the halfway point yet. It'll be sometime in the middle of the afternoon before we get to the halfway point of this.
Yeah, middle of the afternoon tomorrow. I'll be listening in as I work.
Well, I hope you don't drive and watch at the same time. If you don't know, Eric's a UPS driver, so he's got to pay attention to the road. So when he says listen, he'll have the game on. He'll just have to listen instead of being able to watch.
Yeah, I'll have it in my ears. I'll listen to the words.
To the words, because that's all. The whole meaning is the words. Is that
that's
bucket
right.
is by Hutchison. And a timeout by Beckley. We'll take it with them. 3:55 for the half. 37-14. The Spring Valley lead. We'll be right back here on Video Productions.
Virginia's #1 hit music station. West Virginia's longest running morning show. Hit music 24/7. One station, all the hits. 103 CIR is WCIR FM, Beckley. 103CIR.com.
Take me home, country road.
105.9 WTNJ.
Walker into the ball game for Beckley. Out of the timeout. Lady Flying Eagles have it. There's a lot of youth out on the floor right now, Eric, for Beckley.
Yeah, I was just thinking, you're in my thoughts again. I mean, a lot of youth. The only upperclassman or senior out there is Nelson.
Yeah, that's it.
Everyone that's out there right now will be back next year. So if you can get some playing time, some meaningful playing time, you know what you get in Josie Cross, and Another turnover for
Yeah,
Beckley.
Beckley turns it over. Back the other way come the Timberwolves. Drive into the lane, nice pass, and it's not a finish. But Daniels with an offensive rebound has her shot blocked.
And Josie Cross still battling in there with 2 fouls, and just like her spunk.
Yep. Here's Walker. Walker turns it over. Back the other way, Spring Valley for an easy layup, and that is made by Hutchison. So if you're Beckley, you just got to forget the score, Eric, and just kind of keep playing and just try to do what you can.
Yeah, just try to run your sets, try to, get some positives out of it.
Hazelwood dials it up for 3. It's short. Long rebound. Josie Cross had it for a minute. Spring Valley with numbers. Well, they execute that so well.
Wow,
they get the driving layup.
That was beautiful.
Yes.
And that was Brooklyn Ellison for 2. Not Ellison, Ellis for 2.
Yes.
Ellis.
And Alana Ellis getting ready to make her way back in with Leilani Manns and Sarah Hopkins on the next dead ball. They turn Beckley over again. Running the floor, and we got to travel. And here comes, as I mentioned, Leilani Manns, Sarah Hopkins, Alana Ellis. And for Spring Valley, it'll be Harris into the lineup for the Timberwolves. So biggest lead of the game right here at 41-14. And it's been a tough quarter, Eric, because Beckley had 10 at the end of the first quarter. They only scored 4 here in the second quarter. And I'm not really sure what the problem is. Maybe, I don't know how many girls. Beckley only had
4 out there.
Girls. Maybe they thought that Spring Valley was going on the power play. It's going to be 5 against 4.
The power play.
As good as Spring Valley's been tonight, you don't have to help them, right? If you're
That's
Beckley.
for sure. I was just thinking that. I said it seems like it's been 5-on-4 early on anyway.
Yeah, good job by Leilani Mann. She'll draw the foul.
And she does a good job once she gets position. Leilani Manns gets to the free throw line for 2.
So Leilani Manns will step up to the line, shoot a pair. And the first free throw is no good. Second free throw on its way, and she makes 1 of 2. Coming up on the 2-minute mark of the first half. Spring Valley's led from the opening tip. Actually, I take that back. Beckley's had 1 lead at 4-3. Josie Cross with it now. Here's Gunner for 3 and rattles it home.
And when Carson Gunner caught that, she was ready to shoot.
We're going to have a delayed game warning. And it's funny, when the referee said you got to let the ball go through, Alana Ellis says, put her hands up, I'm sorry. That's not something that's funny, isn't it, though?
Yeah, it is.
I laugh at that. There's a 3.
She said, I got to find a way to slow this break down. Yeah. She said, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's funny. She held her hands up and said, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's too funny. Here's Josie Cross with it. Alana Ellis now head of the lane. Gunther, will she can make 2 in a row? She can. And Gunter knocks it down. How about that?
And she's a freshman.
A 6-0 Beckley run. Under a minute for the half. Here's a deep 3. Good.
Just cash money on that.
Yeah, we knew it was going. That was by Parker. And Eric, you and I, from the angle we had, in real time, we knew that ball was going to splash down when she shot it. Josie Cross back the other way. 3 doesn't go. Battle for the rebound. We got a held ball, and Spring Valley will have the arrow in their possession.
Yeah, you're right. Exactly where we're sitting at. You could tell when it left the hands, it was going to tickle the twine.
So Nelson will check in. Josie Cross will have a seat for the final 41 seconds of the half. The Timberwolves of Spring Valley from Wayne County, West Virginia. 5-2 on the year. Beckley a game under 500 at 3-4. Whip a pass down low, and they'll call a foul on Somalia Nelson. So it'll be a couple of free throws coming here for Brooklyn Ellis for Spring Valley.
Yeah, I think they're going to, they whistle Nelson on that?
Yep, Somalia Nelson.
Foul.
It'll be her first, and it'll be the team's third. Ellis's free throw's good. Second free throw on its way, looks good and is. So here's Beckley with it, final 20 seconds of the half. And I don't think Alana Ellis was ready for that pass. And Beckley turns it over. And now Spring Valley turns it back over in the final 7 seconds of the half. Here's Nelson. Will she get a shot off? She'll be fouled with 0.9 left in the half. And Somalia Nelson will get to the free throw line to shoot two.
Yeah, she'll get to the free throw line. Good outlet pass right there by Sarah Hopkins to find Somalia Nelson, and she was attacked the basket and able to maybe try to tack on two more points.
First free throw is good. Nelson looks very comfortable at the free throw line. Second free throw on its way and is good as well.
Yep, you're right. She's 4 of 4.
And that's the end of the first half. That shot will not count, even though it hit the front of the rim.
I thought it was going in when it left her hands.
So Spring Valley's doubled Beckley up at the break. It's a 46-23 in favor of the Timberwolves. We'll take a break, come back, recap the first half. Eric will have the numbers for you, and we'll do that on the other side of the break here on Video Productions.
Hit music station. West Virginia's longest running morning show. Hit music 24/7. One station, all the hits. 103 CIR is WCIR FM Beckley. 103CIR.com.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
And we welcome you back here to the Raleigh County Convention Center. As at the break, it's a 23-point advantage for Spring Valley, 46-23 over Beckley in this girls' game. Spring Valley scored the first 3. Beckley then scored the next 4 to go up 4-3, and since then it was all Spring Valley. Spring Valley led 23-10 at the end of the first quarter. They lead 46-23 now, and Eric, it shows you Spring Valley how consistent they were. They had 2 quarters, 23 each, to have 46 for the half.
Yeah, just balance and, balance all around a team. And you said coming in, am I correct, 4 of the 5 starters are in double figures?
Yes, and we'll get the official numbers. And actually, we're going to take another halftime break while we get those official numbers. And when we get them, Eric will be able to give you team and individual totals, and we'll do it on the other end of the break here on Video Productions.
You ready to steer your career in a new direction? Look no further than New River Community and Technical College. With brand new simulators and virtual reality equipment, New River CTC's commercial driver's license program provides on-the-road experience before ever getting behind the wheel. You can become road ready by earning your CDL in just 6 weeks, along with a 180-hour certificate. Whatever your dream, New River CTC's CDL program puts you on the route to success. Don't wait. Apply now.
Let him ask you how you make this hard, dirty, wet, freezing, sweltering, exhilarating job look so easy. While they're wondering, you'll be doing. Because you can. Because it's there to be done. Because you have the will and the way. We are Bobcat.
And we welcome you back to the Raleigh County Convention Center. Spring Valley's doubled up Beckley here in this girls' game at the break, 46-23 for the numbers of the first half. Here's Eric.
Yeah, Spring Valley, as you said, they showed a lot of balance in sharing the basketball. 23 points in the first quarter, matched it with 23 in the second. And they're being led in scoring by Drea Parker with 14, and Brooklyn Ellis has 14 as well. And knocking on a double figures door is Sophie Hutchinson with 9. And Beckley was led in the first half, 8 points by Somalia Nelson, and she's a perfect 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Carson Gunner, the freshman, hit 2 long balls, two 3-pointers in the second quarter, and she has 6. And Leilani Mans has 5 to round out, the scoring for Beckley. And it's just been, dominance by Spring Valley as they were able to turn Beckley over
17 times.
17 times.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the difference, and they've only turned it over 7 times. So.
Right. When you turn an opponent over 17 times, look how well they shot from the floor, Spring Valley. 16 of 31 and 6 of 11 from downtown.
I mean, that's just, and you said it, when their shots go up, you're surprised when they don't make them. They shoot that well. I mean, lights out. And it just looks like another state tournament, caliber year for Spring Valley.
Yeah, I'll be surprised if Spring Valley, and I know there's a lot of other teams in that region that will have something to say about it, but I would be surprised if Spring Valley's not there in March. We'll take our final halftime break, come back, get you ready for the second half as Spring Valley's in front of Beckley, 46-23. This is Video Productions, streaming live here at the 2024 New River Community and Technical College Invitational.
When you're repping the blue and gold, staying ready is key.
That's why we hit up Little General Stores, our go-to when the clock is ticking.
At LG, they're hustling to cover your daily needs, fueling you both on and off the court.
From the finest snacks to a team that's always ready to assist, Little General Stores is the ultimate stop.
You can rest easy knowing LG has all your essentials.
Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Find out more at lgstores.com.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
I heard every time you order Little Caesars during the Pizza pregame, you score a fun perk.
And I heard Justin Jefferson is the most handsome receiver of all time.
Yeah, you can't believe everything you read on the internet.
No, I heard people say it.
Order pizza and Pepsi online on game day for a chance to win Super Bowl 58 tickets.
Pizza.
Hey, grab me one too.
Dunkin' is here with your holiday helpers. Peppermint mocha and toasted white chocolate signature lattes. A touch of delicious holiday magic to help you seize the season. Sip through the holidays with signature lattes at Dunkin'. America runs on Dunkin'.
And we're ready to start the second half, as it's been all Spring Valley. Like I said, Beckley led one time. Spring Valley scored the first 3 points of the ball game. Then Beckley scored the next 4. Then after that, it's been all Spring Valley. They led 23-10 at the quarter. And they opened up a lead. It was the biggest lead there at 41-14, and now it's 46-23 as we're ready to start the second half, Eric.
Yeah, and if you're Coach Neighbors coming out here in the third quarter, you want your girls to really just try to cut down on the turnovers and run some offense and really just play to the best of their ability, because it's an uphill battle to try to battle back against this tough Spring Valley team, being down 23. So,
and you figure, if Beckley, this is going to be hard to overcome. I mean, just call it for what it is to come back and win down 23. And if they don't, then it'll be the third straight loss from Beckley. But I think Beckley, even though they lost 2 tough games at John Marshall last weekend, Eric, I think that it was a learning experience, a long trip. I think the girls bonded. And at the end of that, the main thing is Coach Neighbors knows it's not where you are right now here in January, the first week in January. Where are you in the first week of March?
Yeah, and it's just trying to get to where you can really win your section, compete in your section, and maybe try to sneak into the state tournament.
Here's a backdoor pass down low as the shot put up by Nelson. Alana Ellis on the putback up and in. So that's a good start to the second half for Beckley. Alana Ellis on the putback. Beckley playing zone. Into the lane. Nice pass inside to Daniels, and they'll call a held ball. Good job by Sarah Hopkins.
Yeah, way to tie it up. Once it was down low, they tied it up. Sarah Hopkins did, and just good scrappy basketball.
But Josie Cross, the team's leading scorer, she did not score for Beckley in that first half.
Yeah, had some good looks, and this Spring Valley defense is really geared to as
Daniels on the putback. And another thing too, Eric, you talk about Sarah Hopkins. She's been in offensive force, and she did not score in the first half. So you talk about 2 of the major offensive threats that Beckley counts on, and Josie Cross and Sarah Hopkins, and neither one of them scored. They combined for 0 points in the first half. Ball's out of bounds, and it will stay with Beckley. So, I think if you coach Neighbors on one point, obviously you're disappointed that either one of those girls. Here's Josie Cross, and she couldn't get it to go. And here's my point, Eric. I think that Coach Neighbors would think, well, look, you got other girls involved in the offense, so other girls can score. Now if we can get it to where Sarah Hopkins and Josie Cross can score with the other girls scoring, obviously makes you a more balanced and round team.
This may be a 5-second call here.
Well, Spring Valley just got it in, and they beat the Beckley pressure. Ball screen head of the lane. Daniels down the center of the lane, puts up the shot. It doesn't go, and Alana Ellis clears the boards. She's had a nice game again.
Very nice game.
For Beckley.
She's well-rounded, turned into a good basketball player.
Here's Hazelwood. And there's a Spring Valley foul as Alana Ellis was the one who got fouled. And it'll be side out for Beckley or up underneath the basket. Here's the thing I don't understand, Eric, and I know they changed this rule. When there's a foul out high, I don't know why they go up under the basket inbound instead of on the side.
Yeah, I mean, most Every time would have been right here in front of us.
Right, it would be the closest spot to where the foul occurred. Here's Josie Cross dialing up for three. Can't get it to go, and it's out of bounds to Spring Valley. That's a good look by Josie Cross.
Another good look, and Nelson had her hands on the rebound and just not able to corral it.
So what's been a frustrating night for Josie Cross, but I know that she's the type of player she'll just have to play right through it.
Yeah, she'll play right through it and just keep firing it up. You can't knock one down if you don't keep shooting. Well,
we talked about it like baseball. You go through a batting slump, and you're not going to get out of a batting slump by taking pitches as the bank is open. And I told you 24-hour banking. And that was a nice shot.
I think Haley Crum even's like, I missed that so bad I banked it.
Yeah, I missed it so bad I made it, right?
That's right.
Josie Cross on the drive, 15-footer, needs a roll, doesn't get it. Samalia Nelson on the putback, it won't go. Loose ball, and Spring Valley comes out of there with it.
Well, Ellis and Nelson are really battling on the glass, just not getting anything to go in.
Here's a deep three, and it's not good. Offensive rebound put back. There's Daniels, and she'll draw the foul. Daniels has played really nice game for Spring Valley.
Just waxing the boards, and Ellis got out of position right there. But good foul by Ellis, and make Daniels earn it at the free throw line.
Leilani Mans will check in after this free throw as Daniels at the line to shoot a pair. She makes the first one.
She's now 3 of 3 at the free throw line.
Right now, this equals the largest lead of the game with another free throw coming. Second free throw by Daniels is good. It's the largest lead of the game right here. Sarah Hopkins with a good look. Doesn't go. Leilani Mans had it for a minute. And here's Spring Valley. 15-footer from the right elbow.
Good block by Josie Cross right there.
Shot from the side is up and in.
But even when you make a good defensive play, Spring Valley will make you pay with the three.
Yeah, Hutchinson dials up the three ball. Here's a pass inside to Lana Ellis. Ball's knocked away. Going in for an easy layup there, Spring Valley, and that easy layup is by Hutchinson.
So 5 straight points by Hutchinson.
Biggest lead of the game right here, 4.5 to go, third quarter. One thing, as you said, Eric, and it hasn't been because of lack of effort, there's the first bucket of the night for Josie Cross, and that might have been maybe her most difficult shot.
Most difficult look, tough angle, and she gets it to fall. Yeah, it's not lacking effort here. Just
Spring Valley.
This opponent is just turning them over.
Yeah. Nice pass. Very experienced team. Spring Valley more of a polished team as Daniel's able to finish, and Coach Neighbors wants a timeout. We'll take it with them, and with an even 4 minutes remaining in the third, the lead is 60-27. Spring Valley will be right back here on Video Productions.
1-2.
Well, we welcome you back in, and we just saw that Pepsi commercial, and that made me think I'm thirsty. It also made me think, Eric, that at the end of the game, you and I will have to select the Pepsi player of the game. And right now, there's a lot of options because there's so many girls that have had a big game for Spring Valley here tonight.
Yeah, they share the wealth, they score the basketball, and just well-rounded. As you said, this is a veteran team.
Yeah, very polished.
A lot of games under their belt.
Yeah. And it's kind of a little bit of growing pains because Becca's got, as we mentioned throughout the broadcast, Becca's got a lot of youth out there.
A lot of youth.
Here's Mack, and there's one of the youth as she dials up a shot. It's no good, but Leilani Mans has had a good game for Beckley, cleans it up.
Yeah, got on the weak side, got the rebound. Maybe came up with a steal here.
There's a little short shot right of the lane, no good, but an offensive rebound. And Daniels will dial it up and knock it down.
That was a 2, right?
It was a 2, and I think Daniels heard us talk about Pepsi because she's saying she's going to be the Pepsi player of the game. And no question she's in the conversation.
Yeah, that is her 8th point of the quarter.
And overall, what'd she have?
12.
12.
So 4 players in double figures right now.
There's Josie Cross on a drive. Shots blocked from behind. And here comes Spring Valley. A little short shot right of the lane is good. That was Crum, correct?
Yes, and that's Crum's 14th point.
She'll be in the conversation. I mean, really, when you look at their team.
You have Parker with 14. Yeah. There's 4 people with 14.
Right. They really spread it around. Here's Josie Cross dialing up for 3. Doesn't go. Battle for the rebound. Gunner has it inside. Short shot off the glass, too strong. Leilani Mann's had it. And here comes Spring Valley with it.
Yeah, once you bring it down low.
Short shot on the left side, and there's a Beckley foul, and they may get Josie Cross for that.
Yep, they're going to get Josie on the hack. It'll be her 3rd.
So it'll be Parker at the free throw line for Spring Valley. Spring Valley led 23-10 at the quarter, 46-23 at the break. And Parker at the free throw line and gives Spring Valley a 65-29 lead at the moment. As Alana Ellis will check back in. Also for Beckley, Walker back into the ball game. Addison Walker. Second free throw is not good, and Josie Cross brings down the rebound. Here's a steal by Spring Valley. Three ball from the left side is short. Walker comes out of there with the rebound for Beckley. Addison Walker will race the ball up the floor. Josie Cross down the lane, puts up a tough shot. Thought she was fouled, no whistle. Back the other way we go. A lot of contact on that, as Hutchinson thought she was fouled.
A lot of contact.
There easily could have been a foul on that one.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, letting them play.
Yeah, I think if this game was in Charleston at the state tournament, I think there would have been a whistle on that last play. Josie Cross for 3 straight away, air ball. She's just had a tough night shooting here tonight. Josie Cross, a much better player. I mean, she's done a lot of other good things, but as far as scoring, she's a much better scorer than what she has been here tonight.
Yeah.
It's been a tough night.
Just tough sledding against the Spring Valley team. You know, the defense is really geared to get the ball out of her hands, and it's just been tough. But, hey, keep battling and keep shooting.
There's a nice little backdoor cut, and it's
Parker.
good. Parker able to knock it down. Yeah, this Spring Valley team, like I said, you can say they got a lot of veterans out there.
17.
Yeah, and when we look at their lineup, Eric, it's like this looks like the same lineup been playing forever. As Alana Ellis puts up a short shot in the lane, it doesn't go. Under a minute for the third. There's Parker again, and she thought she was fouled.
Yeah, Mack was that's a double dribble they missed.
And here's a turnover. And an easy layup. Or no, yes.
It fell.
Yep, the referee's right. I should have looked at the monitor. The referee was right in front. I couldn't see who made that.
Lucy Jackson gets in the scoring column for her first 2.
So Alana Ellis with it. Here's Walker now, a little runner from 15. Doesn't go. And we've got a foul. And the foul's going to be on Spring Valley. That's only their second team foul. Beckley will have to take it out. 19.3 left in the third. Sarah Hopkins back into the ball game.
I think she's coming in for Josie
Cross. Yep.
Give her a little breather for the fourth quarter.
Like I said, Eric, this stack is kind of really high out, isn't it? I mean, the last person on the stack is like 5 feet behind the three-point line. And ball goes right through the hands of Mack.
Oh, almost a good steal.
Walker knocks it out of bounds.
By Addison Walker.
Yep.
15.1 to go in the quarter. See what Spring Valley draws up.
Last shot time for the Timberwolves. Haven't called them Minnesota yet. Here's a drive. It's not there. Sarah Hopkins with it. Last shot time. Final 3 seconds of the third. She lets it go from 3, and it's a little too strong, and that's the end of 3. At the end of 3, it's Spring Valley 69, Beckley 29. We're back for the fourth quarter right after this on Video Productions.
I heard every time you order Little Caesars during the Pizza pregame, you score a fun perk.
And I heard Justin Jefferson is the most handsome receiver of all time.
Yeah, you can't believe everything you read on the internet.
No, I heard people say it.
Order pizza and Pepsi online on game day for a chance to win Super Bowl 58 tickets.
Pizza.
Take me home, country road.
105.9 WTNJ.
Heading to the fourth quarter, and in this girls' basketball game, Spring Valley in front, Eric, 69-29. Spring Valley led 23-10 at the quarter, 46-23 at the break. And as you see, we just mentioned 69-29 going to the fourth quarter.
And you're good at math, so that's 23 points, and 23 points in each quarter.
And like we said, as Beckley will have first crack at it to start the fourth quarter, a lot else put it in play. But it just shows you how balanced and how efficient that Spring Valley is and has been here tonight.
And they share the basketball, and they do it on the deep travel.
Yep.
And they do it on the defensive end as Ellis drug that pivot foot. The pass that she was initially going to make, they overplayed it, and she drug her pivot foot.
So on the turnover, Spring Valley will have it. And let's see if we got any new players into the ball game.
Yeah, I think for Spring Valley, you have Jaden Moore in the game for Spring Valley.
Got a whistle and got a held ball, and the arrow will keep it at for Spring Valley. So Spring Valley will inbound the ball on the baseline. And she looked like she moved her feet, slid across, and able to get the ball in for the bucket.
And that was Parker.
Parker, yep. But the girl inbound the ball, she moved over, and you're not really allowed to do that unless it's a made basket.
Yeah, it was a dead ball.
Yeah, it was
spot.
Yeah, spot, right. Here's Samalia Nelson. Splits the defender, puts up the shot. It doesn't go, but that's a nice move by Nelson.
Yeah, she does a good job once she gets it in the paint. She's been a positive, little force for Beckley.
Yeah, and I like that move, how she split the defender and got to the rim, but she draws the foul. Samalia Nelson at the free throw line.
She has a chance to get into double figures on the evening.
And the free throw is short.
Her first miss of the night. She 4 for 4 going into that free throw.
Jessie Riddle checks into the ball game for Spring Valley. Next free throw by Nelson doesn't go, so she missed them both. We're a minute in here into the fourth quarter. Beckley, as we know, will continue to play hard. Forget the score. Just continue to play. Ball's out of bounds, and Beckley did a really good job there. Played hard and forced a turnover.
Yeah, and Spring Valley is dipped all the way into their bench now. You have
Carson Gunner into the ball game for Beckley. Both of these teams will play again in this tournament. It'll be on Saturday. Josie Cross dials it up for 3. It's short. She gets it back. Here's Hazelwood with it. And get the ball inside the Gunner, and she'll draw the foul and get to the line to shoot 2.
And Gunner has been was a bright spot in that second quarter as she was able to knock down a couple of threes and shot it with confidence. And let's see what she does at the free throw line.
So a couple of free throws coming for Carson Gunner, freshman on the Beckley squad. And the first free throw is good. Second free throw on its way, and it's good as well. Spring Valley. You know, that's a really tough section they're in, too, because, you know, Cabell Midland's pretty good as well.
Cabell Midland's at Huntington?
Yeah, Huntington. And Beckley has already lost to Cabell Midland. They're not playing Huntington this year. Josie Cross, they cut her off, fall away from the baseline. Good-looking shot, it just wouldn't go. There's Gunner with the offensive rebound. The putback's not there. But, yeah, Eric, you know, that's a very, very competitive section and region that Spring Valley's a part of.
Nice sharing of the basketball.
Tough
luck.
You know, you look at that section, and even on the boys' side, you're talking about Spring Valley, Cabell Midland, and Huntington makes up the section. And then I think Hurricane is part of the region. I do believe.
Yes.
I don't have all that in front of me, but I believe that's the case. Checking into the Beckley lineup for the first time tonight, Candace Reed. And I tell you, you know, watching Candace Reed shoot free throws, she shoots about as good. Her form is about as good as any other girl that I've seen.
She's another freshman.
Another freshman, that's correct. I think she's got a big upside. But she's getting her first time into the ball game now. Yeah, a lot of these freshmen are going to have to grow up, and when they get minutes, they're going to have to make the best of it. Because, you know, Beckley has a very daunting schedule as Hazelwood misses the shot. I mean, you already look who Beckley's already played. You know, opened up with Princeton, played a good Pikeview team, played Capital, a sectional opponent, played South Charleston, a sectional opponent. Played Cabell Midland. I may have mentioned them. They were playing Spring Valley tonight, went up north. I mean, you know, it's
they're not dodging anyone.
No.
That's for sure.
They're playing everybody. They got games coming up with Greenbrier East, Bluefield, Oak Hill. So if anything else, Eric, and I think you'd agree, no matter what Beckley's regular season record is, they're going to be tournament ready, I think, with all the caliber teams that they're playing.
And that's what's the beauty of basketball. Unlike football, you know, state playoffs in football, you can go 0 for whatever.
Yeah.
And
you got a chance.
Muster it up in the postseason, you have a chance.
But, I mean, obviously, coaches, you want to win every game, but at the same time, you want to see progress. You want to see your team grow and get better as the season progresses. And I think you'll see that out of this Beckley team.
Oh, I think so.
Now, as to how far they'll go, I have no idea. But I think that these young ladies will continue to work hard, and Coach Neighbors will continue to coach them up. Here's Sarah Hopkins stepping into a three. It won't go. She's had a rough night at the office as well.
Yeah, just a couple in and out as Spring Valley steps on the end line, turns it over.
So Somalia Nelson back into the lineup. Coming up here in 18 seconds, we'll be at the halfway point of the fourth quarter. Spring Valley almost emptying out their bench now, Eric. Got a lot of new faces out on the floor. Robertson in there for Spring Valley.
But you know what? Everyone they put in, they're still running their system, still trapping and playing hard.
Here's Alana Ellis into the lane. And we got a whistle and a Spring Valley foul.
I think this is going to be whistled on Charlie Harris.
So Leilani Mans will get up off the Beckley bench, and she will check into the Beckley lineup. And Candace Reed will have a seat. Here's Mans with it now. Gunner has her shot swatted. It'll stay with Beckley. 1 second shy of the halfway point here the fourth quarter. We've got a full day tomorrow here at this New River Community and Technical College Invitational.
First game starts at 11?
11:15. I'll be here for that. I should have brought a change of clothes. I could just sleep
just
here.
Sleep right here.
Well, this table's a little hard for my liking. I'm sure they got a cot around here somewhere. And you know what? They got plenty of food. They got places to sleep. They got showers.
Make yourself home.
Heck yeah.
Make yourself at home.
6 games tomorrow, starting at 11:15, ending with the 8 o'clock game. So I'll be on them for three of the 6 games. Bill O'Brien, the other 3. Eric, you'll join me in the evening. And Brian Helton will join Bill O'Brien as there's a foul on Josie Cross for the evening games tomorrow.
And that's going to be Josie's 4th. Still have to like Josie's effort, the way she's continuing the battle. It's an uphill battle, but still out there playing hard.
And they turned it over as Beckley's defense forces a Spring Valley turnover. And that's the one thing we always talk about. No matter what the score is, you can always play hard.
That's
your
right.
effort.
Your effort.
Your effort, if you can't bring effort, then you really don't look at anything else of your game. As Gunner knocks down a three, that's her third triple of the game. Perhaps Coach Neighbors has found a diamond in the rough there.
Yeah, and Gunner leads all scorers for Beckley with 11.
Here's
Lefty.
a three, and Alana Ellis. Alana Ellis has had another good game.
I was going to say, she's
been
really
solid
battled,
here tonight.
solid on the glass.
Here's Josie Cross with it. A little short shot. Boy, it's just hard luck.
Heartbreak City.
I mean, she's done everything, and she shot the ball well. They're not really bad shots, and shots she normally makes, and the ball just won't stay down as we watch the Little General Instant replay. That's Gunner's three ball.
Knocking it down, shot it with confidence.
Tickling the twine. Here's Josie Cross with it. Shot's partially blocked. Gunner. Ball's loose. Spring Valley picks it up. Here's Spring Valley on the move. They get the ball inside. Short shot's up and in. And that shot was made
by May Cook.
Cook did a little cooking under the basket. Gunner will dial it up for three. That's a little strong. Leilani Mans with the offensive rebound down to Somalia Nelson. Nelson finishes. Nice play.
And Nelson's able to get into double figures.
And we got a time. I think we got a rolling timeout as Mack and Walker check back into the Beckley lineup. Josie Cross, I'm sure, 2:12 left in the game, and down the way they are, her evening is done. Somalia Nelson comes out as well. Sarah Hopkins is already out. So, when you look on the floor right now, you got a lot of Beckley's future out there as far as the girls program is concerned.
That's for
and you
sure.
see all the youth moving out there right now, Eric.
Yes.
We'll have a quick wrap-up
turnover
in the post-game. We're under 2 minutes for the game. We'll have our Pepsi player of the game. And really, as to which four players we're going to pick for Spring Valley, as Mack will dial up a three. It doesn't go. And Leilani Mans hustles for the rebound. Reed down low puts up the short shot. Doesn't go. Mans on the putback. On the putback again. She stays right with it, and Mans with the finish. Yeah, we'll wrap this one up quick. I'm already past my curfew, Eric. Got to get home, get ready for tomorrow.
Yes.
And we got a double dribble in Spring Valley. So coming up here on the final 125 of the ball game, Spring Valley's going to go to 6-2. Beckley's going to lose their third straight game, and they're going to go to 3-5.
As they turn it over.
Yep, here's a little run out. Easy bucket is in, and that basket is by Davis.
Savannah Davis with her sixth point.
And what do we got? Got another rolling timeout, another player into the ball game for Beckley. King into the game, and she's just a sophomore. Haven't really seen too much of her in the previous games, Eric, that you and I have done of the Beckley
I know.
girls team.
Yeah, I think she's.
Is she related to the King that plays on the boys team? No.
No, and I just know she's really new to playing. So.
Hannah Keeling also will check into the Beckley lineup. And she'll put the ball in play. Here's Gunner, shoots it over the double team. It won't go.
She went back and got it.
And she'll draw the foul and get to the line.
Get to the free throw line where she is 2 of 2.
So got a couple of free throws. She's got to, I think, adjust her glasses a little bit first. Now she's ready to shoot two. Carson Gunner, freshman for Beckley. First free throw on its way. Good. And she's had a good night.
She has.
She's really been one of the big, if not the best, spark offensively for Beckley here tonight.
Yeah, she can get this free throw to fall. This will be her 13th point. I'd say a career season high.
I'm sure it is. And she misses the second one. There's a foul, and it'll be Keeling an opportunity to shoot a pair.
Get to the free throw line here.
Hannah Keeling, a senior.
Did a good job of getting a steal.
And the free throw is short. She got another one coming. Second free throw, and that's a little short. So the final 40 seconds, you wouldn't think that Spring Valley would need to shoot again. You'd think they would hopefully just dribble it out. And I realize the kids on the floor sometimes don't get that much of an opportunity to play, and they want to get their, get their points. But
get in the scorebook.
Yep, there's a shot off the glass up and in. So final 20 seconds of the ball game. Here's
that
Walker.
Was Ava Robertson on the
bucket. And the ball's loose. Spring Valley comes out of there with it. And the ball's out of bounds to Spring Valley in the final 8 seconds. We'll have a quick wrap-up, and then we'll get out of here because I got to come right back tomorrow, Eric. I'll be here at 10 in the morning for the 11:15 game. And the 11:15 game tomorrow morning will be Liberty against Mercer Christian in a boys game. Then the second game will be Shady and Princeton in girls, the final 5 seconds. And that will do it. That shot will count if it goes. It does not. Final score will be Spring Valley 77, Beckley 39. We'll take a quick break, and we'll come back and wrap this one up really quick here on Video Productions. Okay, I'm going to let you say that. I'm going to let you give it.
1-2.
At Dutch Miller Automotive, we've grown quite a bit over the last 60 years, but our core principles remain the same. We believe in treating our customers and our team members like friends and family, and we see it as our obligation to give back to all the communities we are so fortunate to do business in. In just West Virginia alone, we've grown from one location on the west end of Huntington to 10 rooftops employing more than 500 Mountaineers. Check out the inventory from all of our stores at DutchMillerAuto.com. Dutch Miller Automotive Group, West Virginia proud.
We're back here at the Raleigh County Convention Center. Final score, Spring Valley beats Beckley 77-39. And Eric, you have some of the numbers of this big Spring Valley victory.
Just big time balance for Spring Valley. 4 people in double figures, led by Drea Parker with 19, Brooklyn Ellis 14, Sophie Hutchinson with 14, and Allie Daniels with 10. And Beckley was led in scoring by freshman Carson Gunther she had 12 points, and Somalia Nelson was the next in double figures with 10.
And Eric, you have our Pepsi player of the game.
Yes, it was a tough choice for Spring Valley, but Drea Parker was able to garner the Pepsi player of the game as she shot the ball really well and does a lot for this team as we see her here.
Yeah, here's one of the threes that she made.
Just corner 3 ball.
A little splash down. Well, as we take before we go, we're going to we'll tell you about tomorrow's schedule. Like I said, it'll get started 11:15. I'll be here for that. It'll be Liberty and Mercer Christian in a boys game. Then at 1 o'clock, the girls game will be Princeton and Shady. 2:45, a boys game, Greenbrier West and Independence. The 4:30 game will be a girls game. It'll be Wyoming East against Bluefield. And Eric will join me for the 6:15 game, Greenbrier East and Pikeview. And then the final game, Webster County And Webster County, they will take on James Monroe in tomorrow's nightcap. So we appreciate everybody that helped us out here. As always, the fine staff at New River Community and Technical College. And for the heavy hitter, Mr. Nick Eskins, fine job as always producing and directing. For our cameramen, Jackie Moon and Andrew Boland, from my partner Eric Thomas. I'm Maris Lowry, repeating the final score. Spring Valley beats Beckley 77-39. Good night, everybody.